horrifying moment, Vince McMahon crashes Bentley 100 miles per hour as dashcam footage is released. The former WWE boss, 80 years old, described himself as a stupid effing fool after the smash last year. Well, at least he's self-aware. You can say that about the guy. You can say many different things about the guy from what we've heard about him over the years, if you're a wrestling fan that is. One good positive you can say about him is that he's self-aware, because he is an effing fool. He is an absolute bellend. The co-founder and former chairman of WWE was seen waving in between traffic on Route 15 near Westport, Connecticut at a high speed before hurtling into the back of another motor. After finally coming to a stop on the roadside, he told a state trooper who witnessed the entire incident in July last year, he had been rushing to celebrate his granddaughter's birthday. Footage recorded via the law enforcement officer's dash cam and body cam captured the crash, as well as its aftermath, and a dazed looking McMahon is heard offering an explanation for his excess speed. While he was seated in the front seat of his Bentley Continental GT Speed, with the airbags blown, the billionaire told the state trooper that the car was too fast, and he said he hadn't driven it for quite some time. Then why the hell did you choose to drive that car of all cars? Like, you're a billionaire, mate. With the airbags blown, the billionaire told the state trooper that the car was too fast, and he said he hadn't driven it for quite some time. The heart-stopping clip that was released by Connecticut State Police shows McMahon maneuvering between vehicles as he travelled down Route 15 at what the officer estimated to be around 115 miles per hour. Then the Bentley's brake lights were seen lighting up as he came dangerously close to a 2023 BMW 430 that was in front of him in the right-hand lane. Despite his apparent attempt to reduce his speed, McMahon's flashy vehicle collided with the BMW driven by Barbara Duran. As McMahon seemingly attempted to avoid the smash by swerving into the left lane, the father of two then ploughed into a median wooden beam guardrail. Durabase flew through the air, which I'm guessing is this right here. Maybe, I have no idea. which another car struck, although the driver was also thankfully uninjured, before the former WWE boss, 80 years old, then pulled over, where he was approached by the stunned state trooper. After being asked did he need an ambulance and to explain why he was driving at more than 100 miles per hour, McMahon declined medical attention and insisted he had not been trying to outrun him being a state trooper. "It's my granddaughter's birthday," he said, while claiming he didn't see the state trooper trying to catch up with him. McMahon also stressed he had not been distracted by his phone or anything else. No, he's just another dickhead who thinks he's above the law, as always. "I was trying to drive," McMahon said. "I haven't been driving my car in God knows how long." "I was trying to drive," McMahon said. "I haven't been driving my car in God knows how long." As he grappled to retrieve his driving license and registration from his pocket, McMahon was heard muttering to himself, "God damn it, stupid effing fool. I haven't driven this car in quite some time," he told the trooper. "Too effing fast." McMahon said it was a miracle that no one was hurt during the incident. Yeah, he's got that right. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. He apologized to Duran, or Durain, how you pronounce the last name, in the wake of the incident which took place on the morning of July 24th, 2025. According to the New York Post, Barbara Duran addressed the 2025 crash in a Facebook post, which has since now been deleted. She wrote, "I was as lucky to have kept control of the car, more or less, as I shot off the road after being catapulted over 100 yards. The man saw me last minute and swerved, smashing into my left rear. But that if he had hit me full on, there might have been a very different ending for me." In the wake of the dramatic collision, McMahon was charged with reckless driving and following too closely, resulting in an accident. He was released on a $500 bond at the time. So he basically got away with a slap on the wrist, as per usual, given McMahon's past legal troubles. Last October, a judge ruled that he was eligible to enter an Herculated pre-trial rehabilitation program. This meant that if he donates $100,000 $1,000 to charity, abides by traffic law and avoids any legal trouble, the charges against him will be dropped in a year. His lawyer, Mark Sherman, told TMZ at the time that this was good news, adding, Not every car accident is a crime. It is when you're being an absolute dickhead. And the judge agreed. He deserved this dismissal and we are grateful for that. Deserving is a very interesting term of words when it comes to McMahon. McMahon's controversial career was revisited in the 2024 Netflix documentary titled Mr. McMahon. Over the years, Vince McMahon has always somehow managed to avoid jail time. It's just crazy to me how he has so much luck on his side. For such a shitty person, you know, he seems to have someone looking out for him, who is beyond questionable. But apparently he does have someone looking out for him. I mean, if you know anything about Vince McMahon and the WWE, you know he's been involved in many controversies over the years. And there's too many to name on the top of my head. You could just rewatch the documentary, for example. That'll give you a glimpse into some of them. And you can just do a quick Google search when it comes to Vince McMahon and you can see a whole bunch of them from there. Nobody was seriously injured during this accident and everybody was able to walk away okay and not need any sort of medical attention going forward. But let me know your feelings down below. What do you think of this footage? For those of you who have seen the footage. I would have played it, but I probably would have gotten like a copyright strike on YouTube, so I try to not avoid those sort of things. But do you think that Vince McMahon is at fault during this car accident, which probably is likely the case? Should he have gotten a more severe punishment, or do you think a $500 fine and, you know, him having to pay $1,000 to a charity and blah 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 is fair enough in this instance? Like he wasn't deliberately trying to cause an accident. He was just being a reckless idiot and not thinking with his brain, which is usually the case with Vince McMahon. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.